So as we talk about being trustworthy, we need to remember that trust is not something that you are given when you are given the job, when you're hired. Trust is something that with each and every parent and family you must earn. So let's just review productive responses versus counterproductive responses. Let's say that a parent comes, pokes her head in your classroom, and it's right after the kids have been dismissed, perhaps, and the parent comes in and says, "Have you got a minute?" Now, you're on your way to a meeting, or maybe you have an appointment right after school, so you're in a hurry, and your response is, okay, come on in. So think about what my body language, my facial expression, and looking at my watch, all of those combined. I said, okay, come on in. But my body language said something different, didn't it? It said, oh, I don't have time for this, but let's go ahead and get it over with. That's what my body said. This spoke louder than the words that I said. So that's what I want you to think about, because the parent said, "Got a minute?" But her body language or his body language suggested to you that whatever it is they want to talk about, you know it's going to take more than a minute. And so a better response might be when the parent pokes their head in and says, "Got a minute?" You might want to say back to that parent, "Hey, how are you? You know what? I'm looking at your facial expression. Perhaps you need to talk to me, but it might take more than a minute. Have I read that right?" And then the parent gets an opportunity to respond. Go on and explain to the parent, "I want to make sure that I'm making enough time to address whatever question you have, but I do have a meeting in about 5 minutes, and I don't want to shortchange you. So we can do this. I can either give you a call this evening, or would you like to set up a time to have some sit-down time tomorrow first thing before the kids get here? Which is better for you?" So that's a better way to respond to that, because you've let the parent know, "I don't have time right now because I think it might take more than a minute, and I don't want to shortchange you." You've made it about the parent rather than about me, I've got this on my mind, because what you're saying is, "I'll listen, but I'm not going to really be listening because I'm in a hurry." So that's how we build trustworthiness. A parent who hears you say, "I want to make time for you. I know that it looks like you've got something that you're concerned about. It looks like we might need to sit down and give it some attention, and I don't want to shortchange that." That is a parent who's thinking, "I trust that teacher. That teacher is really looking out for my concerns and is willing to give me the time and be honest with me and set up a special time that we can talk." That's a better way to respond to "got a minute."